All right, Kirill, you've got 7 goals in the last 9 games, and you've got 4 in the last 3.
Really?
Yeah, you do. How good do you feel on the ice right now, and how excited are you to be in the NHL?
I'm very excited for playing in NHL, but I'm so excited. No, I'm just wow, 7 goals in 9 games. I don't know. It's I don't see the situation. It's really cool. Wow. Yeah, my confidence is good. Yeah, couple just last days, and I have a good feel, but it's important no stop working. Just important to keep working, and just doesn't matter how many goals I score. And McDavid scores 35 now. It's more, yeah, and just keep working.
What are some of those things that you're trying to get better at? Some of those things that you're working at right now?
No, it's just in small details, and it's all it's just all tactics, skating, and just small all details. It's I can say it was what's on only one, but it's more details, so it's need a little bit better. And if I have a time, I try working, but yeah, just more focus on the games and need to play and play good.
Do
Try to
you,
play good.
do you like playing with Cole Sillinger right now? It looks like you guys have some chemistry going.
Yeah, of course, it's my team, my lineup teammate. We play more games together. It's I don't know if he's like play with me, but I hope so. I really like play with him because he just a very fast guy, and he will give a couple good passes, and I like it. We make it very good forecheck for our lineup. We just go and pressure in our zone, and take a puck and have more moments on just after forecheck. And I like it because we just do hard work with him, and we play with Karsimaya last games, and it's cool. I like it. I like it, my teammates. And it's really good, but I have a zero assist. I don't know if they like it me or no. It's crazy, but I try.
You have 9 goals and no assists on the season. Are you looking forward to your first assist, or are you happy scoring all the goals right now?
No, that just doesn't matter if we score just if our lineup score or just our team score. It's happy for me. It doesn't matter who is score and who is give to assist. Yeah, I like score, of course, but yeah, if score Silly, I'm very happy for him, and if score Karsic, now it's Fixie play with us, and if Fixie score, I'm so happy for him. It's really cool.
You're back here at Nationwide Arena. The last time you were in Columbus, you had your hat trick against the Hurricanes, and the fans
I
were
know.
very, very happy to see that.
You
How
know-
much do you like playing in front of the fans here?
I very like play to our. It's home, of course. It's our locker room, our fans, just our home. It's my home, and my wife here. It's really good for me and I think for all team, because home it's a little bit easy game, just more emotions, because you just with our fans, and it's I don't know how to say it, just
Cannon.
oh, it's good, yeah, Kenneth, yeah, and yes, it's really good.
All right,
I
thank
like
you
it.
very much,
Yeah,
Kirill,
thank
and
you.
good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Brad, it looked like you had a lot of different players back out tonight. What does your lineup look like tonight? Who's in, who's
I
out?
can't even tell you yet. I got to wait till after warm. I got some decisions to make there. Corpy will be going in net though.
But other than that, a lot of just game time? Yeah, okay.
No Elvis out there. Can you tell us what's up with him?
Yeah, it's a kind of a lingering illness thing that we're dealing with him, and he's getting some more testing. So just more to precaution at this point. But so as of now, it's a day-to-day thing, and we'll go from there.
You've talked in the past about how hard it is to find space when you play the Carolina Hurricanes, how
Yep.
all 4 lines, quick team. What did Marchenko do in that last game? He seemed to find space. Was that just a one-off against this team, or did he do something differently than's been done before?
You see some of these games where everything goes right for him. It's like you're turning into pucks. They find you with speed, and you're hitting in stride, and it's right on the tape. And it starts on that power play goal. He's just wide with speed, and then wraps it around, and then he gets a little bit more confidence. And I don't think it's a structure thing. I think sometimes coming from underneath the play rather than checking yourself, as we say. If you stretch too far, they're pressed up, you got no speed, right? So sometimes coming underneath the play and trying to create the gap for yourself and have speed. So they're a tough team that way. They're a press team in all three zones. That's how they've played for years now. So you know that you're going to have to win some wall battles. You're going to have to eat some pucks and wait for help to come. You got to be careful where you're chipping that puck into space. So this is a team. They're a top team in the league for a reason for a while here, and we got to be ready for that.
Trey Fix-Wolansky back up with you. It's been, 3 or 4 call-ups for him now going back to last season. You feel like you know him as a player, or are you still kind of figuring out his game and want to see some things from him?
Well, I have a good idea what he is and what he can bring. And, it's like a lot of our young guys, it's the consistency part of it, right? And when you get that opportunity shown it, and he's an undersized forward, and that's what he is. It's not a newsflash. That's reality. And those are guys that you need to see every shift, and just their energy, their legs, their tenacity. You want that with all your players, but especially as undersized. He's got speed and quickness. He's got a great skill set. All those things that we wanted to bring to the table. But it's got to be, it's got to be every shift. Every shift you have to be noticed for the right reasons.
Brad, you played 2 pretty solid games before that game in Tampa the other night. Did you lose a little something in terms of your defensive structure, or your playing connected, as you like to say a lot?
The first period is we were outchanced, I think, 11-3 in that period. And from that point out, we outchanced them 14-13. So if you look at the second period, they had 12 shots. They had 1 chance in the first 19 minutes of that. They had 3 at the end of it. So we gathered ourselves really well. They're going to spend time in zone. Their big bodies, their skills, but what we were giving up in the second and third was much different than the first for me. And the penalty kill, the power plays, but I think we gave them 3 in the third. So, you're just playing with fire, and they're too dangerous to give them that kind of energy, momentum, and they capitalize. So even worse, right? So we get through one of them. Early in the third, and then we put over the glass, and then they score right away, and then we take another and they score again. And at 4-2 we had a couple good looks there. At 3-2 we have a look there with Ollie in front, and then they get the power play scoring. At 4-2 we get Bemmer wide open in front too, to get it back within a goal. So we had some looks and chances. The first, they came and we didn't have any answer for it there. So we settled in, but again, we know it's a 60-minute hockey game, and you're gonna. I look at the team we played tonight. They come in waves. They're 4 lines deep, and their D are coming, and they got excellent goaltending. There's not really any weakness with that team, and they're healthy. So you're going to have to be on point here.
Yeah, the reason I ask is, did you get away from something that you have to get back to, or are you still fairly satisfied with where you were playing defensively?
You lose 6-2, you're not satisfied, right? You don't sit there and pat yourself on the back as a team and go, yeah, that was a heck of a game, But you look at the 2 even strength goals they scored are 2 turnovers. We talked about it, puck management, right? Like blatant turnovers, not, you're not really under pressure. We just give the puck away to them, and they're one of the best in the league. This is a team that's the same. You give the puck away in the wrong areas, they'll sting you. So you got 2 puck management issues on the 5-on-5, and then you have, the 3 power play goals. So that's the game right there. You don't have to dissect it any more than that. And once you take away the first, and you look at the body work the last 2 periods, what we did at 5-on-5, we defended well. It wasn't perfect, but it was much better than the first.
Corpy gets his 200th regular season game tonight. You've seen it all from him. It's been a long journey, like 7 years to get there. Just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think, especially for how it went from last year, and they obviously had the injury, and he gets the surgery to repair the body, and how he's responded. I mean, it's Corpy's very resilient, and he's likable. He puts the work in. I love that he's rebounded this year for him, and I think he came with a little bit of mental baggage last year that he kind of put away, and came with a fresh start. I think more so mentally than physically. I know physically that's the obvious because he had the surgery, but I think mentally was the big hurdle, and he pushed that aside, and he's put together a pretty solid year here for us. So. Yeah, he's had a lot of ups and downs, like a lot of other guys. This is great to see for him, and he's putting together a pretty solid year for us.
Did Corpy get any sleep last night?
I think better last night. I think the first night was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I keep encouraging him, use the nurses. It's all right. You know, your first one, everybody has the baby right there. I'm like, by the second one, you're like, take that baby away. You know, I need my rest. But yeah, I think last night you get a little bit of stretch of sleep, so it was good. It's that first one's tough.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.